Amid the still, cool, and calm Swiss mountain air, two big names from the global music scene are back in the limelight for fans. Kim Taehyung and Taehyung Jungkook are reportedly preparing to end their trip in Switzerland before returning to South Korea. Although the news of this return has begun to circulate among fans, sources close to their trip say that at the moment both are still in the preparation phase and have not really set off. The last few days have been a very memorable moment for Taehyung and Jungkook. Switzerland is known for its snowy mountain landscapes, crystal clear lakes, and quiet small towns that provide a different atmosphere from their lives that are usually filled with busy schedules in the entertainment world. Many fans believe that this trip is not just a short vacation, but also a time to breathe for a while before returning to face the big activity in South Korea. Like to the hotel where they stayed, the atmosphere looked more relaxed but full of preparation. According to hotel staff reports, the two BTS members began tidying up their belongings from morning. The suitcase, which had previously only been half filled, was now beginning to be filled again with winter clothes, small gifts, and various memories from their trip in Switzerland. Taehyung is seen checking the list of things he brought several times, while Jungkook seems to make sure all his personal equipment is neatly stored. Although this is just the beginning, the moment feels quite emotional. The trip in Switzerland left a deep impression on both of them. From a leisurely stroll through the streets of small town to enjoying a warm cup of coffee overlooking the Alps, every experience seems to be part of a memory that is hard to forget. Even some of the hotel staff mentioned that Taehyung had stood for a long time by the room window, looking at the scenery outside as if he wanted to remember every last detail of the place. Jungkook himself looks more energetic, but still shows his reflective side. He had a casual conversation with the hotel staff and thanked them for the service they received during their stay there. Such a small thing made many people who met them feel impressed, because despite being known as global superstars, the two still showed a friendly and simple attitude. And on the other hand, news of the preparations for this return began to spread quickly among international fans. Armies from different countries began to speculate about their flight schedules. However, there has been no official confirmation of the exact date they will leave Switzerland. Sources say that they still want to enjoy their last time in the country before actually leaving for South Korea. Interestingly, some people who had seen them around the hotel said that Taehyung and Jungkook still looked relaxed and unhurried. After tidying up some things, they even still had time to walk out for a while in the afternoon to enjoy the fresh air. That simple moment made many fans feel that this trip was not only about the destination, but also about the togetherness they felt while away from the spotlight of the entertainment world. For many BTS fans, seeing Taehyung and Jungkook spend time like this gives a warm impression. Despite their popularity and busy schedules, they remain mere mortals who also need time to rest, enjoy the scenery, and create new memories. Switzerland seems to be a place that provides space for them to do all that. The night at the hotel was quieter than usual. Some of the staff said that their room lights were still on for quite some time, likely because the two were still finishing preparing items and making sure nothing was left behind. On international trips like this, a little preparation is often essential, especially when they are about to return to a much busier routine in South Korea. Taehyung, who is known to have an artistic side, seems to be enjoying the Swiss atmosphere for the past few days. He even had time to photograph some of the scenery from the hotel balcony. The photos, according to the source, will probably become personal memories or inspiration for future creative work. Jungkook also seemed to enjoy every moment in his own way, from walking casually to talking lightly while laughing. Even so, signs that their journey was coming to an end were beginning to appear. Some of the items that were previously displayed in the hotel room are now back in the suitcase. Travel tickets are also rumored to have been prepared, although the departure time has not been publicly announced, all of which suggests that they are in the final stages before actually leaving Switzerland. For fans, this moment of preparation feels like part of a larger travel story. Switzerland has been the setting of many speculations, stories, and memories that the Army talks about all over the world. Now that Taehyung and Jungkook have started tidying up their stuff, many fans feel that a small chapter of the journey is slowly approaching its end. But for now, they're still in Switzerland. There are no steps to the airport yet. There is no official departure. There are only two friends who are closing their journey slowly, enjoying the last time before returning to a life full of highlights in South Korea. In the middle of a quiet night in Switzerland, the suitcases began to be neatly arranged in the corner of the room. The view of the mountains is still visible from the window, as if it were the final setting of a journey full of stories. Taehyung and Jungkook may know that this journey is coming to an end, but they seem to choose to enjoy every last second of it. And for the fans who have been following every word about them, one thing has become clear. Despite their imminent departure, at the moment Taehyung and Jungkook are still in Switzerland, still in the preparation phase, and still enjoying a quiet moment before the next step takes them back to South Korea. The next morning in Switzerland feels a little different for Kim, Taehyung, and Jungkook. After a long night of little preparation, the two seem to start the day more relaxed, as if understanding that their time in the mountainous country was drawing to a close. But again, this is still a preparatory stage. There is no sign of them going straight to the airport that day. In the hotel dining room, some guests who happened to be there said that Taehyung and Jungkook seem to be enjoying breakfast in peace. There is no rush atmosphere. Taehyung is seen occasionally looking out of a large window that shows a view of the mountains still covered with thin snow, while Jungkook appears to be talking lightly with a smile. That simple moment gives the impression that they really want to remember every last second of their trip in Switzerland. After breakfast, the two return to the room to continue the preparations that had been delayed the night before. Some suitcases are already neatly closed, but there are still small items that need to be rechecked. Taehyung is known to be quite meticulous in things like this. He opened his suitcase several times just to make sure that certain items were in the right place. Jungkook, on the other hand, looks more relaxed, but still helps check out some of the gear they brought along during the trip. Interestingly, even though they have started tidying up almost everything, the hotel room still feels alive with the atmosphere of a trip that has not really been completed. Some winter jackets are still hanging from the chairs. The small camera Taehyung used to photograph the scenery is still on the table by the window, and a cup of warm coffee is seen placed near the sofa where Jungkook had sat while looking at his phone. Outside the hotel, the atmosphere of the Swiss city was as usual. The locals went about their morning activities without much realizing that two global stars were closing their walk in the place. But for fans who follow every news about them, small details like this become an interesting story to imagine. Some sources even said that Taehyung had said in a relaxed tone that he still wanted to enjoy a little more Swiss atmosphere before actually leaving. That simple statement led many to believe that although the return schedule was prepared, they did not want to rush to leave the place that had given so many memories over the past few days. Meanwhile, Jungkook is seen standing near the balcony of the room for a while. From there, the view of the Alps is so clear under the clear morning sky. He looks silent for a moment, like enjoying the cold air that he might soon leave when he returns to South Korea. All signs indicate that their journey is indeed nearing its end, but it is not really over yet. Taehyung and Jungkook are still in Switzerland, still putting together their final plans, still tidying up travel stuff, and still enjoying the quiet before returning to a much busier life in South Korea. For them, this moment of preparation seems to be the best way to close the trip slowly, without haste, while taking home memories that they will always remember.